On this beautiful August morning, we find ourselves camping alongside of a ditch.
Good morning, travelers.
We are on another exciting weekend. Ed came home from work yesterday and said, I have a plan for us. So, as you know, this camper is always ready to go. I threw a few things in the cooler, got a little food together, and we were off.
We had another late night last night. We met some gentleman out on a trail, and he actually shared a campfire with us last night. Total stranger. We spent an evening together. It was fun.
Nice young man.
Can't wait to show you around. We're not going to reveal where we're at just yet.
Not yet.
But hang on.
I think we've kept them hanging long enough. We are at the Wabash Erie Canal
Interpretive Center.
Right, and we're alongside a big ditch.
This, at one time, was the longest ditch in the state of Indiana. Back in the day, it went all the way from Toledo, Ohio to Evansville, Indiana. I found this thing by just looking at a map and seeing what used to be a canal there, and got interested in it and started looking at it in Wikipedia, and I found just an hour from our house this interpretive center with a campground. We pulled in here last night and didn't really look around. We just kind of looked around a little bit this morning. So we're going to see what this place has to offer, and we'll show you what we find.
So we just got our tickets to go on the canal ride. So we have an hour to do this museum. So come on, we're gonna take you with us.
I think this is a great map that shows why the canal was so important to the people back then. Although it was short-lived and only really had an operating life of 10 years, it made a big difference in their lives. So as you can see, if you were in New York and you wanted to get down into Indiana or the Ohio Valley, you could get on a steamer and go through Lake Erie, and then at Toledo, what you would do is get on the canal boat and take that all through here at the top of Indiana in Fort Wayne, and then right here in Delphi is where we're at today. The canal continued on down and went to Evansville, Indiana, where it joined up with the Ohio River. So you can see it was an important transportation mode back in that day. At the beginning of the construction in 1832, there was not enough workers in the state of Indiana to support a build project like this. The average wage was about $10 a month. So they quickly began to rely on Irish immigrants to hand dig the whole canal. I can't imagine what back-breaking work that must have been. We're inside a display depicting what the inside of a boat that would go down the canal would look like. They had sleeping berths for people to sleep in. They were segregated, men and women, on separate sides. They had cooking facilities and just everything that you need to travel down the canal. I understand that it was quite hot and humid in the summer and the mosquitoes were a problem. But no doubt many people traveled this way back in the 1800s. Here on the playground, they have a full-size replica of a canal boat. Now, this is an original canal boat, obviously, but they've built this one just to replicate what would be on the canal. This one would be used to haul freight. Today, it just serves for children to play on.
So we just got off an hour ride on this boat. They take you all the way down, turns around, you go the other way, but it goes slow. It was so much fun. If you're up this way, don't miss the boat ride.
Just a short distance from our campground where we're staying is the county seat for Carroll County, which happens to be in Delphi, Indiana. So we're here on the town circle, walking around looking at the shops. I found it interesting that Carroll County was named after Mr. Carroll, who was the last surviving signer of the Declaration of Independence at that time. So this was once a thriving community. It still is a pretty nice place, but back in the 1800s, the canal stopped. This was a canal port, and they stopped here, and passengers would get on and off, and they would also transport goods out of this seat. So it's an interesting stop, and we're enjoying looking around.
We are walking the streets here and just in love with these old houses. And this one here might be my favorite. I don't know. I'll let you know later after I see all of them. So next to my favorite one is my other favorite one. You can tell it's old, look at the glass. And then this one over here has the carriage house in the back. And it was also built in 1861. They have a placard on the side of the house. I may have to move, I don't know.
We see this library building here, and we're convinced that it's a Carnegie library.
Right.
And you know, we like to take a look at those when we see them. So I ran inside and asked if it was, and sure enough, inside there's a plaque.
Yeah.
And the only thing is, what threw me for a loop is the architecture's a little different on this
Right,
one.
his are more curvy.
So,
rounded.
So on this one here, I found out from the inside that they've actually built onto this library and added a little bit. So
Yeah.
the architecture isn't as true and pure as some of the other ones we've seen, like in Paxton, Illinois.
Right.
But we still enjoy taking a look at it.
Yeah, still fun. So in 2016, at the Indiana State Fair, they had all of these buffaloes from different counties in the state of Indiana. This one is from Carroll County, here where Delphi is, and so it's in front of their, is this the fire station or the police station? I don't know. But anyway, it's just really cool to see them again because we saw it at the Indiana State Fair, and here it is again. We have had another busy, fun-filled weekend.
This was really nice. This was something we knew nothing about.
Nothing.
I just seen a canal on a map and decided, oh, I wonder what's over there. What a pleasant surprise when we found this nice little campground. It was reasonably priced, and boy, the canal boat ride was very peaceful.
Town is nice. We've had a good breeze all weekend, some shade. It's been nice and relaxing.
I hope you enjoyed following along with us and got to see a little bit of what we've seen this weekend.
Yeah. Hey, December 7th, they have a Christmas thing going on here.
Right, so come check it out.
Yeah.
Apparently it's pretty popular at Christmas time.
Well, thanks for following us, and you know what time it is.
It's time to walk the dog.
Yep, here we go. Saturday morning, disrupting everybody.
Just drives around with his radio blaring. You gotta be kidding me. I'm going for it. The
Yeah.
longest ditch in the state of Indiana.
And
So-
we're
They're testing the fire alarm.
of course they are. At one time was where you were at.
Let's just start all over again.